I was just welcoming you all into the room, and I was telling everybody that we're going to get started with the live support desk session. That is the Saturday edition, and we'll begin answering questions. Before we begin, I just wanted to share that this session is being streamed live into the Facebook group, and we do use snippets of the session to educate our audience on social media. So, if we have your consent, you can keep your videos on and get your questions answered. In any case, you would not want your videos to be used, you can still remain here, switch off your videos, and get your questions answered. With that, let us begin the Zenler Educational Live Test session. Daksha was first in the room, so Daksha, I'll take your question first, then yours, Christina, and then Andren's yours. Go ahead, Daksha, tell me, and I'll be happy to help you.
Okay, so I did put my question in the chat, but I will repeat
Yes.
it. So basically, I'm selling a physical product off my Zenler platform. I've connected my Zenler platform to my Stripe account. I already had a Stripe account, so I've connected it. And in the payment section, I've set it up so that the name and the address and the telephone number is a requirement. So I had my first purchase, and it shows up in my platform as a student. It's got all their details, it's got the address and everything in it. And then the second four, nothing. So I haven't captured the system hasn't captured the name and the addresses. So now I have no idea where to send the product to, and I don't know why that's happened.
That is very unusual, is because first that was the, those are the mandatory fields, and the customer should have filled in that. Did
And
you
it
write the
did, the
support?
first one.
Yeah, did you write the support for this?
No, I haven't, because it's only happened yesterday. So I did put a
Okay.
question in the Facebook community, but I've not had a response from that yet. I also
Okay.
spoke to
What I
my Stripe provider to see if there was something that end, and they've basically said they there's nothing wrong that end because it's connected through Zenler. I need to come back to Zenler.
Okay, what I would suggest is write to support@zenler.com. Why do I say so? Is because this is something that is on the dynamic field. The checkout box is a dynamic field. I would suggest you to write to support so that you get the most accurate answer.
Okay, so in terms of
Yeah.
contacting support, is that just an email?
Yes, write down your question, or if you can record a quick Loom video. If you record a quick Loom video, it helps for them to understand your question better, because in this case, you would want to show them where you were capturing the data and it did not get captured.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I hope that answers your question, Daksha.
I guess my question that I guess the problem is that it's live, and so I have to now contact these people by email to say that their address hasn't been captured, so they need to give me their address so that I can send the product to them. But I just need to obviously fix it because that's the whole point of
Absolutely. Yeah, so it's easier for you the next time. This shouldn't happen because the product checkout page has um uh, mandatory questions. What you can do for me is, right now, if you can go to your form, and inside the form, if you open the settings and if you send me the screenshot of that section where the questions are being answered, what I want to check is, have you made that question mandatory or not? Maybe it is set to non-mandatory, and the users could skip through it. So just send me a screenshot, go to your checkout page, then go to settings, and then show me the screenshot of what are the things selected in the form.
Okay, how do I do a screenshot? Shall I just do it on my phone and post it on here, or do I show
Yes,
you?
you can. If it's a desktop, if it's a Windows, you can take the Windows icon on the print screen and just put it on the chat, and I'll be able to take a look at it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go with. I hope that answers your question, Daksha. I'll come back to you once you've shared the screenshot with me. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Christina. How can I help you?
I it's on my side. I've got a problem with my header box. It's too big, and I think I've added an extra box on there, but I don't know how to make it slim again. On one of my other pages is the normal size or thickness, but on quite a few of them is big and fat and tall, whatever. and I need to make it small again, but I don't know how to do that.
Okay, I'll just share my screen and I'll show you. What I assume is you can share the link of your website with me as well so that I'm able to take a look. What I'm understanding is maybe the padding or the width or the height of the header has been increased. I'll give you a few options on how to do it, and then you'll have to play a little with the designing of your header box for you to see that what makes the most sense to you. So I'll
Brilliant, thank
quickly
you.
share my screen. I'll go to site here and I'll go to pages. Let's say I'll go to the home page, the one that is created here. So I'll go to the settings area. As I go to the settings area, one
Yeah.
second, you see there is a button here called full width. There is
Ah,
a chance maybe this is switched on. Then if you go to the menu, you see the menu items. That is, I think, okay. But here, I think maybe full width is what is switched on. This is what I could assume. So just, check here. Or maybe if there is an additional box that you have added, if it's an addition, have you added an additional box to the header, or is it the header that is expanded?
it's the actual header box that's too thick, too tall. All my numbers, all the writing is like this, but the
Can
header
you send
itself is
me can you send me the website link so that I can take a look at
okay,
what
no
you're saying?
problem.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Hang on a minute. I forgot to open it up. Just go to Anna's while I do this.
Sorry?
Just go and see Anna's while I do this. I'm just gonna.
Okay, sure. I'll take the next question. Meanwhile, you come back with your website link. Yes, Andres, how can I help you?
Yeah, I actually have three questions. We start with the first one. I have a carousel running on my WordPress platform, and I'm
Okay.
now moving everything to my Zenler platform. And I wonder, how can I find a carousel or something similar? I've looked into slideshow, and I didn't
Yeah.
really see how I could do it there. David answered my question in the community by writing slideshow or widgets. So I would like to have some more information on how I can arrange this. How I can make it work
Okay.
simply.
So what I'm understanding is that your question slider on the top of your site, right?
No, it's not on the top. This is a carousel which contains the testimonials.
Ah, okay, got it. Understood. So
Mm.
let's just quickly share my screen here. And since we are on the same page, I'll click on the blue box here. And as I click on it, you'll see on the left hand side, there are multiple blocks. You will see a
Yes.
block called
Oh,
testimonials. There are different kind of
okay.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there
obviously
are
I made it
different,
too complicated. Yes. Yeah.
no problem. There are different kind of boxes here. They may not be carousels like you want, but these are different options you can go through.
Yeah.
And if you would want to go through carousels and if you would like a slider, you can go to gallery. Inside the gallery, what you will get is, how you can like show slides and carousels like you want. So if you go
Ah,
through the section here, you will get multiple options. Like we have slideshows here as well. So if you go to
okay.
slideshows here, you will get options of slideshows as well. So just go to your
Okay.
page editor, click on the plus icon of the blue box, and then my three suggestions are gallery, slideshow, and testimonials. But you're free
Okay.
to go through all of them and see which one suits the best to you.
Of course. Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's great. I can take it from there myself. Just a small comment then. It's strange that when I search, and the big book with all the videos, all the videos, I search for testimonials and nothing comes up.
Okay. Book. Which book are you talking about?
I mean a book in quotes. You have the complete video
The
tutorials for the whole.
complete guide to Zenler.
Yes. And I
Yeah.
search for
My suggestion
testimonials
would be
there.
My suggestion would be then when you're looking for such minute details, because when you're going through the entire course, there may be places where you may not land on the same video inside the course. My suggestion would be two places. One is support.newsandler.com. This is our complete written guide for any kind of questions that you would want to get answered. Second is youtube.com/Zenler. Again, if you put in the keyword like how to use testimonials, or if you put the keyword here, you will get maybe the exact article that you're looking for, or close by
Okay.
related article.
Okay, great. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Thank
So
you.
I get back in line and wait then for my to ask my
For the
question
third
number 2 and
question.
3. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
wait for my turn.
Okay. So I'll go with Christina first,
Yeah. I'll
and
send a
I
picture as well.
have, yes. Okay. So I see your website here. And oh, you're talking about this, right?
Yeah.
This is because of the logo. You would have to put the logo in the right format. If you go to the Zenler site, I'll
I've
click
got it
on,
in the right format. In one of my other pages is fine. Um, in my block section, it's actually perfect.
let me open the blog section 1 second. Okay. It does look perfect here.
Yeah.
Is it a custom designed one, or have you used the dynamic one that Zenler offers?
Sorry.
Okay, I was just asking, have you designed the menu yourself or is it dynamic? I see it is dynamic because we have a sign-in bar here. So most likely you have, like you're using the dynamic version of the menu, right? The one
Yeah.
that Zenler provides. Yeah. I would want you to go back once and check the logo size. If you go here, you will see here's where you have to upload your logo, and
Yeah.
size is mentioned as well for the logo. My the suggestion that I see looking at it feels it's just the logo. If the logo gets fixed, the header will come back, the menu will come back to its size. My
Yeah.
suggestion would be to once go back and check in your branding that what is the size of the logo uploaded here. If that is fixed, chances are your menu will be fixed. If it is still not fixed, show me once again and then I'll try to help you out as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a feeling it might be that on and off you were showing earlier. Because it's only on some of the pages that it's really big, and I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see if that's right.
Sure. I will take a look at what Daksha has sent. Give me a moment.
So I sent the screenshot and you can see that all the checkout requirements are on.
It's required. Okay. In this case, if the user was able to bypass without filling the address, my suggestion would be to write at support@zenler.com, only because they can help you what happened on the back end and why were they able to bypass the system. If there is any kind of tech required, the support will be the best place. So maybe you send the screenshot to them saying that it's a required field, yet the users were able to bypass.
Yeah, one person didn't, 4 did. So I don't
Okay.
know. The first one worked and it captured all the addresses and everything, but the next 4 individuals, it didn't capture their addresses.
I think, like I said, tech would be the best place to get it answered, because what I am going to do here is given my assumptions, because I
Okay.
am only able to see the front end. I don't have access to the back end. So I can only give you assumptions of, okay, this might have, gone
Okay.
wrong. But once
Okay.
the tech is able to take a look at the back end at your account and help you understand what happened, uh, they'll be able to give you a much concrete and a more accurate answer of what needs to be taken care of.
All right, I will email them with that screenshot and explain what's going on. Okay, and it's
Sure.
Zenler, it's support@zenler.com.
Correct. Yeah. All right, we'll go to Andres again, and then we'll go to Deb, and then we'll go to Irene. Yes, Andres.
Yeah, my second question is about the design of the blog.
Okay.
I'm to say I'm not pleased with the way the blog looks like. I mean, I put my things in there, the text and the images, and it comes out in a way that it is actually, to me, it's almost embarrassing. The design of the whole page. I cannot find any possibilities to do anything with, for example, leaving some space above a header, etc., etc., etc. My first question will then be, what possibilities are there to actually influence the design of the blog? Yeah, we can start there.
Okay. So what I would do is my recommendation would be, see, there are two things here. One, the blog is dynamic in the nature of how it reflects the blogs. Are you talking about the main blog page, or are you talking about one blog, the design of one blog? What are we
No,
talking about here?
no, we are talking about the design of my blog posts in general.
Okay, so let me just open the screen and, for example, if I open the Zenler blog here, um, is it the main page of the blog, or is it when I click this blog and what is inside this blog?
It's
What is
inside
it?
the blog. It's inside it's inside each blog post.
Okay. And what exactly are you trying to make changes to? Is it the content? Is it the structure? Or
No. Content I have control over, of course. No, it's the way that it's formatted.
no, that I understand that the way it's formatted. I meant to say the appearance of the content or the pictures, or what exactly is that you're looking for, and then I can answer accordingly.
Yeah,
What is the kind of thing that you're looking for in your blog?
spacing, for example. The spacing with
That is definitely in your control.
No, there is not.
The spacing, when you get to the formatting of the blog and you edit it, if you see on this page, it has been formatted in a different way. You'll see different kind of formats. Here is italics, but this is not italics. Then you would say that this is bold. So how the fonts appear, what is the flow of the fonts, how much spacing you want, this is completely in your control.
Really?
Yes, you could do that.
Okay. That's interesting.
What
Now,
I
where
will
do
do
I
is,
do where do I find this set of controls then?
yes. So what I'll do is that I'll send you a feature video that we did when the blog was released. It's a detailed video to help you understand how to, design and do the blog. I'll share that with you, and
Thank
that'll
you.
help you. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So I will now go to Deb. Yes, Deb. How can I help you?
Hello. I've got an email. It's about the first. I went to the first Accelerator Plus session on Monday. I've had and it was all about doing the DMARC thing. I did
Okay.
it before, okay, several weeks ago, but now I'm wondering if it's okay based on what David and Kevin have said. So basically, what I need to know is, can I put the details of my site name and my email address in chat so you can see? Is that okay? Is that all right? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So here they
Yes.
are.
Yes, you can put them
Right.
in.
Okay. So
Okay.
the site is called ntsslearning.com. right? My
Yeah.
email, which I set up to go with it, is ntslearning@gmail.com. Right. So I want to know, based on what they were saying at the session, is that okay? So I've actually contacted David in the community. I'm like, Anders, I've contacted David, and this is the message I got back from him. Okay. So I
Okay.
guess what I'm
DMARC will
trying
be
to say
okay
is,
once.
yeah, can you see that?
One second,
Yeah.
I'm just reading the message. DMARC will be okay once on the same domain, but different one, of course. Then you need to redo.
So what I'm
Okay, so what
saying
he's
is,
saying
so
is,
yeah, so
he's
what
saying
I'm
that if you
saying
have,
is,
okay,
yeah,
I'll
so
just, yeah, go ahead.
sorry, I've looked up parts of the domain name, okay? So basically, my top level domain bit .com is the same, but the second level bit, as in Gmail in the email thing, is obviously it's not the same. So is it okay? Is it okay the email address that I've used? Because both of them have got NTS Learning in them, and both of them have got .com in them. So is
So
that okay for the DMARC thing or not?
to answer the question to what David has told you, the
Mm.
answer is if you have done the DMARC for this site already, you don't need to do it again. Doing it once is what is required. If you have not done the DMARC so far for this site, then you can check whether you're doing it correctly or not. But if you've done it for this domain once, then you don't need to do it again.
So that email address, ntslearning@gmail.com, will not go, if I send out any emails with that on it, they will not go into the promotions folders. They will go into the main inbox bit of people's in. Is that correct? Yeah.
Okay. There are two things here. One, I would want to know, have you done the DMARC for this domain already?
Yes, I've done it for this, yes, my new domain, my custom domain, ntslearning.com. I've done it, and I've used that email address, ntslearning@gmail.com.
Yes, so that is your second question. First one is you've done it already. Second question is you would have to use a professional email address. Personal email address in DMARC is not the right approach. You need to use a professional email ID, which is connect or whatever it is at the rate ntslearning.com. It needs to be a professional email address.
So you're saying at gmail.com is not okay.
Yes, correct. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Okay. So I just wanted to check this before I do it all again, because David and Kevin said it was very easy, but I didn't find it very easy actually when I did it first time. So I'm just checking before I do it, go through the whole thing again.
It is
Okay.
easy. It is easy. And what you can do is you can go on the support page. In the support page as well, just give me one
Yeah.
moment. In the support page as well, though, in the accelerator program, it is already there and you can watch
Yes.
the video once again. If at all you would like to search the support page as well, if you'll write DMARC and you'll go here, you'll get the entire process on how to do the DMARC as well. And it's very
Yeah.
easy, right? It's like
Yeah.
a 2-minute process.
It wasn't 2 minutes when I did it. It went on for a very, very long time. But anyway, that's what I'm just checking. If I have to do it again, then I will do. I'll set up a new email address, not the one I'm using, because if
Sure.
that doesn't work, then that's basically what I needed to know. Right. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's
Sure.
my first question done.
My pleasure.
Mm.
Okay. Yes, Irene, how can I help you?
How are you? I like this time for the help desk. Thank you very much. I have a couple of questions around community. So I don't know, do I can only ask one at a time or
You can go ahead because you're the
Okay.
only one left to ask
Oh,
questions.
okay.
Everybody
Okay.
else
Sorry.
has had round one.
Yeah, I've created a space now where I have my, hold on a second, my questions. Okay, so
Yeah.
in the community, what notifications do members get when I post something and don't tag the post to send to everybody? Do they
Okay,
get?
Can you go slow? What's the first question?
Okay, sorry. So if when I create a post in my community, just a general post, do my community members get any notification about that if I don't click that little button in the bottom that says send an email about it?
Okay, so they will get a notification on their phone.
Yes.
If they have the app you have got
Okay.
downloaded on their phone, then they will
Yeah.
get the notification on the phone. But if
Yeah.
you click that little button, they will get the notification on their emails.
Okay. So
Yeah.
then the follow-up question to that is, I haven't been using that little button for the email notification much at all, but I tried to do it on Tuesday and it wouldn't let me do it. So are there other reasons why I would be blocked from doing that? Like, as I was thinking, when I sent a broadcast email, maybe on Monday or Tuesday, would that be blocking it?
No, I don't think these should be the reasons.
Yeah.
The reasons could be maybe sometimes, there are certain tech that conflicts with each other. Maybe there's an extension, maybe there's some kind of website or something on your browser at that moment might be, conflicting with Zenler.
Okay.
So maybe
Yeah.
you can clear your cookies and caches and maybe uninstall any new extensions that you've put on your browser and then try again. It could be one of those things.
I
Yeah.
was doing it off my phone, but the next day it was fine, it worked. So that I was concluding that maybe if I've sent another broadcast that day, it was blocking, but you're saying no. It says
No,
something.
that can't be the case. Yeah,
Okay.
that can't be the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So from a admin point of view, should I be on the app in my phone to do all the admin, for better functionality?
And the app is only for the student experience. You can be on the
Okay.
app, but just to see and feel how your students feel, all the activities of the admin has to be done from the dashboard itself.
So when I'm on my phone, I'm just going into regular dashboard. So what you're saying to me is I need to look at my cache on my phone to see if it's an issue.
No, if you're doing it from your desktop, it has to be a desktop thing. The phone cache cannot restrict the action that you're trying to take on the desktop. Two different things.
So it's only from my phone that I'm trying to, share posts to my community, and I'm kind of just doing it on the fly.
Oh, that explains it. That explains it. That could be the
Okay.
reason because, like I said, the admin rights and the things that you do as an admin function on the desktop better and it is meant for the desktop. So
Okay.
maybe you're trying to do something from the phone, which is not your admin account, it's a student account. Because, like I said, the admin account works best for the community on the desktop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sugar. I've lost my questions. Okay. So if a member of my community posts to my community and I approve their post, I get a notification saying somebody has posted. That's great. Okay. So when I reply to that person, do they get, because I've replied to their post, do they get a notification saying I replied? Is that automatic?
So when you say reply, that means you're approving their post?
So so if I approve their post, do they get a notification about that?
Yes, that their post has went live. Yeah.
Okay. And then if I comment in their post with a reply, let's say they posted a question, will they get a notification about that too? Or they have to
all the notifications would go on the phone in the app.
So if they don't have the app, they're not getting notified. So I need to encourage them.
You would have to encourage your students to be on the Zenler app, which is your app, your school app.
Okay. Well, I need to get into that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I think I had one more question. Here. Okay. 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 So I'm a bit confused as to people who join my community that aren't, my students on a course, and they've just come in. What is their role automatically? Is it student? If they join the community?
Depends where they're signing up. There are two places majorly where people sign up in Zenler. One is your marketing funnel. Whenever somebody signs up on a marketing funnel, they become a lead. That means they don't have access to anything. They have access to any kind of PDF and things like these that you have created. They don't have access to your dashboard at all. When
Okay.
you create a course is when the person becomes a student and has access to your dashboard. A course can be paid and free both. So they can have access to your dashboard free of cost and paid, but they will have access to only something that they have signed up for. If they are coming into a free course, they will not have access to the other courses that are part of your dashboard. That they will get when they sign up for it. So this is the difference. They could either be a lead or a student. A student has a login ID password, a lead doesn't have anything. It only, consumes or downloads something from your marketing funnel.
So a login ID, if they sign up in my marketing funnel for a free live session, they become a student. And if they sign up off my homepage to join my community, and that's the only thing they've done, what's their role?
If you are doing a live session, depends again which live session are you doing. If you are
Yeah.
doing a one-to-one booking and if you're doing a live class, again, they would have to be a student because those sessions are only for student role. So they would have to have an ID and password. Even if you're doing it for free of cost, Zenler would not allow them to register until they create a username, account, and password. If you are doing a live webinar or a live interactive webinar, then they can simply register and not get access to anything. If they are enrolling to a community, again, they would need a username password is because they're a part of a group. They're part of a membership, whether free or paid. So they would need username and password. So depending upon which part of Zenler you are using, it will determine whether they will have access to your dashboard or not.
Okay. So if I'm getting it right, if a user signs up to my free community on my Zenler website, they must have a password, not a passport, a password. So if they need a login and a password, that makes them a student automatically, whether they bought a course or not. Is that correct?
Right. And it also depends here again, this might seem like a lot of information to you. And I would recommend if after this session, you have 2-3 places to go, currently, are you a part of the accelerator program?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the accelerator program, Kevin and David are already, taking you through the entire platform one by one. So maybe you re-watch the videos. And here in the community as well, it depends what is the kind of community you have created. If it's a free public community, then they can get access to it without a sign up. But if it's a secret community, a private community, they would need login access. So now, depending upon which type of thing you are creating, user experience that you are creating, basis that it will be whether they need a username password or not. And if they are coming for the first time and your user experience is that you need to have an account, then they will go through the registration process and create an account for themselves. You don't have to give them a login already. They can create the login for themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still very confusing, but keep going.
That's okay. You will figure out Zenler one by one. Just follow the process of the accelerator program and you'll figure out Zenler.
And last question about community, and then I'll stop. If I have students join, to just make it easier for them, if they joined a course, to make it easy for them, can I add them manually to my community just so that they can go straight to it, or do they already have access to it? I'm just wondering about that. If they've signed up to a course.
Once again?
Okay.
I didn't get the question.
Okay, so if a student has bought a course, do they need, is like, what's the process for them to join my community? Is it just very easy?
Okay.
Or do they have to?
I'll show you that. I'll show you that. 1 second. So the process is that if they are signing up for a course and you have inside the course connected the community already, then they will automatically be signed up for the community. For example, I'll open this time management and productivity, and I'll go to the course details.
Yeah.
So here we have, 1 second, we have categories. I'll go to the communities also. 1 second. Let me go to. One moment, let me take a look at it real quick. So you can connect your communities to your courses. That way, whenever somebody signs up for your course, they will automatically become a part of that community. Just give me one moment. I'll just quickly check and show it to you how to do it. Yeah. So I have gone to the course and I've gone to the pricing section of the course. In the price
Okay.
that I have set, if you scroll down, you will see community here. So
Ah.
here you can select the community that you would want. You select the community, and as soon as somebody signs up for this particular course, they will become a part of the community automatically.
Yay, that's great. Now, so retrospectively, if I do that now for people that have bought the course already, will that automatically drop them in, or are they not included? Is it only new signups?
For the people who are already inside the course, you would have to manually enroll them into the community. What you can do for that is, I'll go to community.
Okay.
I hope we have a community here.
Mm.
I'm not sure, since this is, a test site. I'm not sure if we have a community here or not. When you go to the communities, you can click on the button which says auto enroll people of this particular course into the community. That one action you will have to do manually for the people who are already a part of your course.
Okay, where is that then? Okay, members.
Yes, 1 second. I'll just quickly show it to you. One moment. Okay, I see a few messages coming on the chat. I managed to do the full width off as well as the reset block. The changes shows in the editing mode. Yeah. Okay. One moment, Christina, let me come back to this. I'll just look for the community. Okay. So here we are. I have opened the community, the one community where I want to add members. And once I've opened the community, you will go to this section, which is called members. So we have discussion, we have featured, we have members.
Okay.
Once you go to members, you can click on add members here, and you can manually add the members, who are a part of your course, and add them here.
Okay.
Or what you could do is, or the easier option is, you could click on invite.
Yes.
And when you click on invite, you can click on copy link and send them this link. Or you could have their email IDs here and then send this. Technically, since they are a part of your course, the easiest thing is going to be copy the link and giving it to them, so that it becomes easier for you to get everybody in the easiest action possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, but just one question. Can I tag? So, I mean, just in my, my site people, can I tag my community members so I can see that they're community members somehow easily? How do I identify them? Or where can I set it up?
You want to tag them in the community?
Right, for people that join my community, I'd like to know that they have joined my community. So when they join the community, is there a way to get them to tag so that I could either, if I just want to see how many's in my community?
You can. Okay, so just an idea here, the email that you send out, you can say as soon as you join the community, come to the community and write, I am in, or, ready for this, and tag me. So that will help you understand that, they've joined the community. Just an idea.
Okay, so they can tag me in the community when they want me to pay attention to their question. Okay,
correct.
That's okay, thank you very much. That was a lot of questions.
All
Sorry.
right, thank you. All right, Christina, I'll just go ahead. I've taken a look at your screenshots, and I may understand the reason right now, but let me just go ahead and refresh your website link that you have given me. It still shows the same. 1 second, let me open it another browser. One. See, one option I see here is that maybe the cookies and the caches need to be cleared, because a lot of times when you open a website, multiple times, on the back end, it gets stored. And even it is changed on the back end, it doesn't appear on the front end. So my last suggestion to you would be that go ahead and clear the cache and the cookies.
Okay.
If it still appears the way it is appearing right now, then the next step is going to be writing to support@zenler.com.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll do that. I'm going to, I have a second question. It's about the blog. And I have notes on, I just did all the blocking because I did the program during the summer. And certainly on the top, it just had my logo. And then on the actual blog itself, it's just my name. But I noticed that some people have a picture of themselves. How do I get that? I want a picture of myself.
In the blog?
Yeah, I've noticed it right alongside their name, but I don't know how to do that.
I'll tell you, very simple. 1 second, I've shared a different, 1 second. Let me just close this. And okay, 1 second. Let me just share my screen again. And if you go here, 1 second. Let me open the Zenler account again. So once you go to the Zenler account, all you have to do is this circle here, you have to click on My Account. And in My Account, you will get the option to upload your picture. Basically, you need to set the profile on Zenler. Once you set the profile on Zenler, you'll be able to do it.
Okay, where do I do
Here,
this profile
you
on
need
Zenler?
click
In the
here as you
account?
log in. Yes.
I see what you mean. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Thank you.
My pleasure. Is there a different question that I can answer for you?
Yeah. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Yes, Irene. Do you have a question?
Yeah, okay. This is another, maybe for tech support, I don't know. You couldn't tell me. I recently signed up for Ahrefs.
Okay.
And now on my website, on all the bottom pages, there's this piece of code visible that shouldn't be there. But I've looked at the source code and I've looked at the global includes, and it's not in there. So how is it appearing and how do I get rid of it?
Okay, you'll have to send me a screenshot so that I can take a look.
Okay, just a minute.
Chances are you've put the code somewhere and the code is not working. That is why it is showing the text of the code.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering, what, where I would have put it. Doesn't seem. Okay, I'm just going to screenshot it here now.
Sure.
Let's see if that.
All right. Yes, Dasha, go ahead.
I'll pop it into the chat there.
Mute. People have been talking about blogs. I had a quick question because I have been posting blogs on my site. Is there a way, because some blogs allow the reader to leave a comment, can we do that on the Zenler? And I don't know how to do it.
All right, good question. Just quickly, let me check it for you and I'll help you with it. Okay. Okay. HRF script document element on the bottom. Is there something that you have done with the footer? You're muted.
I don't think I went into the footer with this, but you think I should have a look?
I think you should, because this is appearing on the footer, so I'm assuming some code has where some.
Yeah. I don't remember
Because this is a
putting
dynamic
anything at
block.
all. Say again?
This footer is a dynamic block. This code should not come automatically under the footer. I would suggest you to go to your home page and check the footer section.
Okay, in the yeah. Okay, I'll do that now.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll check the blog page for you, Daksha. Just give me one moment. I don't have a definite answer to that, Daksha. I would request if you could write to support@zenler.com so that you get the most accurate answer.
Another quick question, Manmeet. Where do these videos that are recorded, where do they get hosted or posted?
One, they are in the Facebook group, auto-saved
Okay.
until Facebook allows. Then they go on the YouTube channel, and maybe parts of it or snippets could go onto social media to educate the other users.
Okay.
Okay, Daksha, we have an answer for you. I was just reading the comments, and David says you can use external commenters like Facebook or Simpler into your blogs. And he shared a YouTube video as well. I'll just quickly share that link with you. Just give me a moment.
I got very excited then. I thought you had an answer to my first question. I have email support.
Yeah. I see David is in the room as well. You could ask a question if you have. I'm sharing the link. Oh, he shared the link already in the chat.
I do have a quick question. I did post in Facebook group yesterday, but it always comes up to say that the post is pending. How quickly do the posts get responded to?
Okay, there is a 24-hour window for the post to get approved. If there is a question that I can answer here, let me know. I'd be happy to help.
No, I've already asked you my question, which was around the payment situation and why the information wasn't being captured. So I did post into the community to see if I could get a response as well. But it was an opportune moment to jump on this morning as well.
Okay, and that's a very good question that David asked, which I didn't think of. I'm assuming it's a Facebook community, but are you talking about the Zenler community or the Facebook community?
Oh, I went on Facebook in the community, the Facebook community, the one with 9.3 thousand members.
And yes, that's the Facebook community. And the reason there could be a little bit of, it's not approved until yet is also because it's a technical question. And the team knows that, the support would have a more accurate answer. Like I said, we can help you with the educational stuff and the front end, but back end is what we don't have access to.
Okay, so if it's a technical question, just go straight to support.
Correct. You'll get the answer much faster because if you'll come to one of these sources, we will only guide you there. So,
okay, useful to know. Thank you.
yeah. Thank you. Okay. I see you installed the RFs in the GTM, but I didn't do anything to the site.
It's not appearing in the footer, and it's not appearing in the footer code. I don't recall doing anything on the website. All I did was Google Tag Manager.
Okay, I would still suggest, like I said, and David is suggesting the same thing. The page where it is appearing, is it okay? Go and check. Is it appearing on all pages or just one?
Bottom of all of them. Yeah.
Then definitely it has gone somewhere to the dynamic code because the footer is a dynamic block. It appears on all the pages. If your code is appearing on all the pages, the chances are it has gone somewhere near the footer. You've put it somewhere in the page. So check any page that you last worked on and go to the footer and check the code.
And then, it just doesn't seem to be in the footer. It seems to be below the footer. But you're saying it has to be footer related? Some footer
yes, and David is also suggesting to go and check your global includes.
I did, and there's no reference to it there. So what you're saying to me is if it's in one of the footers, one of the last footers I worked on, it's going to go into the home page, but I won't see it in the home page footer. Is that right? Okay, I'll have a little mooch around and have a look.
Okay, so what we're saying is to check two places. One, check the page where you could have put that code because that footer is a dynamic block. If it's appearing wherever you might have put it, it's appearing on all the pages because it's a dynamic block. So check your home page or any page that you last worked on, go to the settings and see where could possibly, by mistake the code could have gotten in. And second, check the global includes. If you've already, I would suggest go once more because sometimes, we do the mistake without realization. Third is clear your caches and cookies. Maybe you removed the code after putting it, but it is stored somewhere in the backend. So clearing your data, clearing your cache might just update
Okay.
your site. So
Okay.
try these things, and I think it should get sorted.
All right, thank you.
Christina, you've tried doing the cache and the cookies and the logo and the size, everything?
Yeah, and so now I've gone back into the settings again, and it's gone back to the old resetting. But I was just thinking, do you think it's got something to do with that? I'm waiting at the moment for the DNF thingy conversion over.
No.
No?
No, DNS settings have nothing to do with how your header would appear or how the menu would appear. Those are two different things.
Okay.
And the fact that it is appearing all right on one page and not appearing all right on your home page, there could definitely be a tech reason behind it. My suggestion would be to take this picture
Yeah.
or do a quick Loom video and put it to support, and they'll give you an
Yeah.
exact and accurate answer of why it is happening.
Yeah. Okay, brilliant. Thank you. We tried.
My pleasure. She's talking about the logo on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that's not
yeah,
about.
I know what Christina's done. She's you've used CSS in your global includes. You need to remove it in there, or you need to set it correctly. So you've obviously gone in and changed and put some CSS in your global includes. You need to go in there and you need to. I find that most people put a width and a height. You really only have to put one width, not height, on the logo. But if in doubt, delete the CSS code that you put in for the logo and it will return back to the default.
But David is actually the correct size in one of my pages. So it's only in some of them it goes that thickness, but on one of my pages it's perfect.
Okay, so you check first it's not in global includes.
There
Then
you
go to the
go.
page where you've got the problem, and on the top right, open up the page settings and have a
Yeah.
look that you haven't put code into that page.
Okay, hang on a minute. Right. So I go into the pages and I go into the one I know.
Yeah, this is usually what happens, isn't it, Mammy? With people know a bit of code and they think, "Oh, that's brilliant," and then they start putting it in various places, and then it kind of goes a bit haywire.
But it's
Yeah.
actually, I've just gone into the page and it's showing, I'm in the setting mode where you're working it, and it's actually showing me like the picture I've just sent, so there's no problem there now. So I don't know.
Can you put the URL into the chat? I just wanted to see in incognito whether it's actually you're seeing a version that's cached, like Mammy was saying earlier.
I don't know if this is going to be
I'll just
live.
I'll top up her
If you check it as well, Mammy, I haven't been to this site, so it'll be fresh for me. What page is causing the error? Oh, first page.
Yeah, it's quite a few pages, but one of them is perfect. I think it's my blog page that's perfect. Yeah, when I click on my blog, it's coming up fine.
Yeah, the blog actually uses a different dynamic header to the rest
Okay.
of the site. So I can see it's on your page. It's definitely going to be in the global includes, or it's going to be on the page itself. That's the only two places that will manipulate that logo. Fact, right? 100%.
Okay.
So check your global includes. If in doubt, go in your global includes and remove everything, copy it so you haven't deleted it, then save it twice because it sometimes doesn't save straight away, and then
Okay.
refresh and check.
Okay, I'm a bit lost here. So I go into my pages. I go into the page that's causing the problem and click on the pencil,
That's it.
and
Yeah.
and then I'm on the top. But it's showing
Yeah.
me normal.
Hold on. So you're going to go to that little arrow. You're going to go to page settings.
Yeah.
You're going to see that there's nothing in header includes or page CSS. Yeah.
So where am I going? I got a setting.
You go to the
Oh,
top with a little next to the preview button, little drop down arrow, go to page settings.
yeah.
Make sure there's nothing in header includes block or the page CSS block?
How would I know that?
Because you see it. You'll see it. You'll see the two blocks. Hold on, I'll put a screenshot up. Let me share. Actually, I could just share it.
Yeah.
Is that all right, Mammy? Can I share it? I don't know if I've got rights to.
Yes.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. Yeah. Look. Okay. Here we go. So you go up here. Go to page settings. I've got code in here. You can see.
Oh, okay.
But you need to delete code out if it's in there. You've got to make sure there's no code in this area either.
Okay.
Right?
Let me have it.
Then also you need to go down to things like your SEO settings. It should be all right. Hold on. Let me just check. There's another place that it could be tracking code. So in tracking code, you've got to make sure there's no tracking code in these areas. This includes you, Irene, in this as well for your code that's appearing, right? You want to check those pages inside there and you haven't put anything in tracking code or you haven't put anything in page settings in there. Okay, if you find nothing in any of those places, you need to go to your global includes, all right, which is site settings, global includes, and you need to temporarily, you can delete this stuff out. You can just select all, Control A, X, save it. So you've copied it, save it down here. You might have to hit it twice and then check your site. Okay. So if you've got a load of code in here, you're going to have to find the code that's related to the logo. That's it.
Okay. So I'm just doing the first error. Heading has got no coding, but the page CSS got coding in it. Do I need to clear that?
Delete it out. If
Delete
it's
it out.
you've put that in there, copy it if you want to save it just in case it's related
Oh,
to something else, but copy it into WordPad or something. So
okay.
you're covering yourself. Refresh it and then
Too late
see if
now.
it's
Okay.
it works.
Okay, let me try. Page settings.
Is a little bit of a technical question, this one, really. But it's sometimes easier just to show it, isn't it, Mummy?
So I need to delete that
Absolutely.
and then update.
Yep.
Okay, I've
Let's have-
updated the first one. Then I need to go into tracking code. They're all empty.
Yep. And can you do it for your homepage?
I've done it for my homepage.
Right, I'm not seeing any changes at the moment. So you'll need to go through those steps, Christina.
Yeah.
You know, we'll just leave you to do that. If anybody else has got a question, I'll drop out of it now. But Christina, you know what to do. Irene, you've also got a thing for your footer thing appearing. So check all those places.
Thank you.
All right. That's all right.
Thank you, David. I'm glad, Irene, it helped. And I've learned something new today to check the global includes.
I'm trying to remember everything.
Yeah.
Fixed, yippee.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Daksha. Thank you. Hi, Rachel. How can I help you today?
I might
Thank
have.
you.
Oh, I need to watch the video but I thought I'd just do it anyways to see if you had any. I need to add a second website to Zenler, and I was doing the process, but it seems my CNAME is already in use, and apparently I have to somehow cancel it in order to like open up a new CNAME, and I haven't quite figured out how to do that. I was in touch with support, and they told me that's what I need to do, but they didn't tell me how to do it. Like, and I don't want to delete anything I'm not supposed to in my CNAME record.
So can you help me understand which are the two domains that you're trying to use? Because what I'm understanding is by CNAME, you would mean that you're trying to use two different accounts, two different domain names, right?
Exactly.
So what are the...
So I have, yes. So I have the plan that include adding 3 domains. So I have one already in Zenler, all right, which I set up, and perhaps that's the one that's in use. So I want to now add a secondary domain.
Could you name them?
Yes.
Could you name them so that I can help you better? Yeah.
Do you want me to put them in the chat?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, so the one that's already in use is songwritinginenglish.com.
Okay.
Okay, and then, oh, hi, David. And then the one I'm trying to move over, which I was on last week with David, and he said, yeah, he mentioned the problem, is playfaircoaching.com, and that is not moved over because that's the one that says the CNAME is in use. So I've left it there for the moment. The CNAME record, sorry, I think that's
These two, but these two, Rachel, are two different domain names. If you're trying to
yes.
use two different sites on Zenler, is there a
Yeah.
different platform you are using? Maybe in another third-party platform that's already pointing to this domain?
No, I've just got them holding in Squarespace, which is but they're not operative anywhere else.
Yeah, so then it should not be, difficult. You could easily point both the CNAMEs to two different Zenler sites, subsites, and you could set two sites here.
Yeah, that's what I thought I would be able to do.
Yeah.
But it's saying CNAME. What I guess I'm worried about, because this is what Zenler support says. Well, just delete one, but I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be deleting, so it's hard.
Yeah. So what I will do is
make a record.
I'll share a document with you which helps you understand
Okay.
how to set up the root domain in Zenler, because these both can be set up in Zenler in two different sites. All you need to
I've
do
already
is
got one set up. Okay, I've got one set up already.
All right. So if I think you're setting up playfaircoaching.com now, right?
The one is yes. I've got it over there with the new Zenler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You mentioned you were going to. Okay. So if yes, I am. So if I watch that video, I haven't had time because I've had a busy work week. That explains how to get it back out of sticks. Well, how to do the thing I'm trying to explain. Okay. All right. Then I will do that. Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Yes.
And if I have any problems, I'll come to Facebook and tag you. Okay, well, that was my question, just to make sure, just to ask about that and do that. Okay, I think that's all I have because everything else is kind of exploring.
Yeah, good to see you, Rachel. Mammy, I don't know, you don't know, but we covered that last week. We covered custom domains and DMARC records. So it was all actually in there. And I had the same thing Rachel had when I was using Hostinger. It already had a CNAME record set up. So, in there, I could just edit that CNAME record. But I made sure that I took a screen grab of what it said before, so that I've got a copy. So if things did go wrong, I could put it back to what it was before. So make sure that you follow the Accelerator Plus program and you'll be fine.
Okay. All right. I'll do that after this call. Just waiting to see if anybody else has any interesting things to say that I can learn from. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you for asking the question.
It's just one last question. It's about this domain thingy, because obviously I was there last week and I've been working on it yesterday. And okay, I hope you follow me here. It's a bit complicated. I signed up for my domain name years ago in GoDaddy thing. And before I signed on to Zenler, which again was 4 years ago, I was on Bluehost because I was trying to build a website there. It didn't go. But I had to move my hosting onto Bluehost. Now my question is, with what I'm doing, Zenler doesn't have the hosting. Is that correct? So I need to keep them separate from Zenler. Is that right?
You need to keep your domains separate from Zenler. When I say domain, I would mean that, the provider that's paying for it or helping you buy the domain. And you need to connect the hosting to Zenler so that Zenler helps you with the hosting and your content and everything is taken care of. So the place where you buy the domain needs to be separate. Otherwise, everything else can be taken care by Zenler.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, because so I was actually thinking of going into contact GoDaddy and then get them to transfer the domain hosting back to them, because I've got nothing to do with Bluehost, so there's no really point of having it there. Would that be a good idea?
Yeah, you could absolutely do that if you feel it's easier for you to have all your domains that you have bought so far under one
Yeah,
room,
because I'm
and
paying
it's
them
easier
for
to
it. Yeah,
remember. Yeah, you could
yeah.
do that. There may
Okay,
be a domain transfer fee sometimes platforms, because for them technically it's their
okay,
business going away, because
okay.
you're going to pay them yearly, right? And their business is going away. So they may charge a transfer fee to you. I'm not sure what that fee is in dollars, but there might be a transfer fee, but you can put it under one room.
Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go out of Bluehost. There's no point of having it there. I might as well go back to GoDaddy because they're the ones I've got a
Correct.
domain with originally. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm done. I'm gonna go and put everything in order.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you for your time today, and thank you for your questions.
Yeah, thank you for doing this, and I'll see you on Monday, David. Bye. And good luck, Rachel.
See you soon. See you soon, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay,
I think
because nobody else. No, there's nobody here with interesting questions. Can I ask another one since you're just like hanging out? I'm the only one.
We had interesting questions. You can always watch the video, Rachel. We have been on for an hour. Whenever you get a chance,
have
if you have a
you?
question. Yes.
But is 12 o'clock UK? Oh my gosh! Wait a second. What time is it in the UK now?
12:15 p.m.
So did you change the clocks?
No, it started at 11 a.m.
Oh, 11 a.m. I looked at something wrong then. I was thinking at 12. Okay, that's why. All right, well then that's me being confused with time zones because I'm not in the UK. All right. All right, well, I'm glad I caught this question. All right, thank you so much then.
Thank you, Rachel. Go ahead. You ask your
Bye.
question if you want to. Go ahead. Ask your
Oh,
question.
okay. Well, just as a real quick one. If I want to use that other domain, the Play for, well, not if I want to, I want to use the Play for Coaching just as a one-to-one. Like I'm not going to have a course there, but in order to use the calendar and the Zoom and also to give some support calls, how do I just like set that up as a kind of a course without a course, or what do I actually set up visually?
Absolutely. You could customize the homepage like you would want to. When you set up your lives, whether it is a live webinar or a live interactive webinar or a live class or a one-to-one, usually what you do is you display your courses on the homepage, right? Instead of displaying your courses, you could display your lives. So the homepage and the page editor helps you to customize however you would want to. So it's up to you. How do you want to display your dish? However you would want your homepage to be. So you could make it like, a live website where people can come interact and have sessions with you. You could totally customize it.
Okay,
Yeah.
super. All right, thank you very much.
Like the page that David just shared, the accelerator program, you can take reference from that. And that's 100% customized to how we would want the page to be.
Perfect. Okay, thank you so much, both of you. And I will be able to come this Monday because I'm not working out of house. So that's perfect. I'll see you then.
All right. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you for questions today.
Great. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, David, for helping out with the technical questions and helping me learn today.
always a pleasure, Mammy. Loved it. Loved the show. Nice and busy.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
And everybody, bye-bye. Everybody who's been watching on replay, you can check the description for the questions. We have Zenler Live Desk twice a week. We have it on Thursday, 4 p.m. UK time, and we have it on Saturdays, 11 a.m. UK time. Hop on to any of the sessions and get your questions answered. We have the accelerator program going on. If you are in the program, follow the videos and make sure you're implementing it every week on week. We have the office hours. Join the office hours and understand what is the latest that is going on at Zenler. And I will see you next week, Saturday, 11 a.m. UK time. Bye for now.